I am a lighthouse, standing tall in the middle of the sea. My job is to guide ships through treacherous waters and keep them from crashing onto the rocks. But what happens when the danger comes from within? It was a dark and stormy night when the new set of lighthouse keepers arrived. They seemed like a friendly bunch, with smiling faces and eager attitudes. But I could sense something strange about them from the very beginning, a sense of foreboding that made me uneasy. At first, everything seemed to be going well. The new keepers tended to my needs, ensuring that my light shone brightly and my machinery was in good working order. But as the days turned into weeks, I began to notice that something was not quite right. Strange noises began to emanate from the keepers' quarters, eerie whispers that seemed to come from beyond the walls. I could hear them even from my perch high above, and they sent shivers down my spine. And then there were the footsteps, heavy and deliberate, that echoed through my corridors in the dead of night. I tried to warn the keepers, to make them aware of the danger that lurked within my walls. But they ignored my warnings, dismissing them as the creaks and groans of an old lighthouse. They were blind to the darkness that had taken hold of their souls, the darkness that was slowly consuming them from within. And then, one fateful night, the darkness erupted into violence. I could hear the screams of the keepers as they attacked each other, their once friendly demeanor replaced by something savage and primal. They tore at each other with their bare hands, their eyes glowing with a mad, unholy light. I was powerless to stop them, trapped within my own walls as the keepers turned on each other in a frenzy of violence. And when it was over, when the last of the keepers had fallen to the ground, I was left alone with the stench of death and the knowledge that I had failed in my duty to protect those who had been entrusted to my care. From that day on, I was haunted by the memory of what had happened within my walls. The darkness had claimed the keepers, and it had claimed me too, trapping me in a cycle of fear and despair that would never end. I am a lighthouse, but I am also a prisoner, forever chained to the horrors that unfolded within my walls.